But today, I want to be talking about the current state of Clash Royale. Now, mind you, I want to say this off the rip. This might be potentially the last Clash Royale stream or video I ever do. Now, I have a lot of things I want to say. I'm going to just be playing and basically ranting. I have sort of a mental notepad of a bunch of bases I want to touch. But yeah, this is probably going to be my last video / stream playing Clash Royale unless something changes. If nothing changes, bro, you're not going to see me streaming Clash. You're not going to see me playing Clash.
Supercell seems to be the worst company of 2026 because even after Jinxy revived their game from the dead, they've decided not to acknowledge this man at all. They've decided not to give this man his flowers or anything.
This is the best part. It is proof of what's possible when a talented team relentlessly focuses on making things better for players. I'm gonna repeat myself. Possible when a talented team relentlessly focuses on making things better for players. What? The talented team? So, the same talented team that implemented level 16 and heroes, which killed the game, that's who's getting the credit? None of the creators, none of the streamers, none of the YouTubers, none of the TikTokers? That's who's getting the credit. The team that murdered the game? Are you fucking stupid? So, I literally say this in this reply here. This guy right here, Sad Raptor, says, that's hilarious to not even mention you. And then my response was, mind you, he gave credit to the team that was responsible for killing the game. I don't know if this guy's out of touch or if he doesn't have fucking internet.
If you don't know, Supercell is the company that owns Clash Royale, a game that has been dead for a few years now because ever since 2016, I promise you I haven't touched that game. But it seems like a few people have started, well, a few million people had started playing the game again due to Jinxy getting back into the game.
But as Clash Royale's rope starts to reach its end, someone eventually comes in to save the game. Extremely popular Twitch streamer Jinxy decides to start playing the game, and ultimately he ended up reviving the entire game. For those of you who don't know who Jinxy is, he's one of the most popular streamers on Twitch, mostly known for streaming Rainbow Six Siege. But randomly, a couple months ago, he decided that he was going to switch from Rainbow Six Siege content to strictly Clash Royale content. And with Jinxy being one of the most popular streamers on the internet, the game ended up blowing the fuck up. Because of him, he literally brought in millions of new players into the game, introduced a bunch of new Clash Royale content creators that nobody has ever heard of, and he generated the company literally tens to hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue.
And this made the company make millions just because a few streamers actually, because it wasn't only Jinxy. It was Jinxy, a few streamers, he put them on. They started streaming the game again. A lot of people started playing the game again. It was great. It was great all around. Now, recently they released an update, and that update made everyone go crazy. It made sure everyone who was ever interested in the game just wanted to quit immediately.
First thing I want to talk about, bro, and why Clash Royale has plummeted probably more than I think any game I've ever seen in the history of my life. One word, bro, greed. Now, it's funny too because like Clash Royale about a year ago or like 9 months ago, I started to get back into the game. They would drop evolutions every month. I absolutely loved the evolutions. Then what ended up happening was they started coming out with this concept called Heroes and Level 16s simultaneously, which was basically just like a 1-2 punch to everybody and everyone that enjoyed the game. Basically like for no reason at all, that Expo lock, that's GG's. Without telling anybody or asking anybody, they released Heroes and Level 16 at the exact same time. Which, if you're a person who's played Clash Royale at any point in time, kind of felt like a 1-2 punch in basically the wiener. Nobody asked for Heroes, nobody asked for Level 16. Which is fine. Now, why So basically, out of nowhere, they released level 16 and Heroes. Now, basically, they have a creator like group chat where I don't even check it anymore because I don't even play the game anymore, or like I don't even make content on the game anymore. But like, basically, in that creator group chat, probably a couple of days before level 16 came out, they basically told all the creators about level 16. And I'm sure I can talk about it now because it's already over. And if I can't, then whatever. But I remember literally the first thing I said was, you guys should probably revert this. This is the worst possible imaginable thing for the game. Now, mind you, Heroes, I think they ended up announcing that a couple of days later. Now, I first start looking at the gameplay of the Heroes, right? And basically, all Heroes are just the regular base version of a card with a super buffed up version.
And for me, I play Marvel Rivals, and the devs in that game, whenever they make a mistake, the minute the community start complaining, we usually get a solution. Even if it's not immediately, long term we get a solution. So that's why people say Marvel Rivals fan base is sports, because our devs actually spoil us. So it was crazy hearing that Supercell, the most greedy company on earth, decided to be like, nah, we're not doing that. You know, the fan base, the player base, ending us this money, we do not care about them. So we're just gonna do things our way. And basically they decided to shun Jinxy, and this has made Jinxy quit, like anyone would. This has made the man basically go, well, I don't wanna play the game again. And the company is gonna go in shambles. There's nothing they can do. If Jinxy isn't playing the game, if the streamers aren't playing the game, the company is going to go into shambles. Looking at how everything is going and seeing how Jinxy has moved onto Rocket League, and that game is getting exponentially bigger, I would say it's over for Supercell. I think this was their moment to actually get back into the spotlight and maybe make their game a bit better. But as you know, most game devs don't listen to the community. So yeah, if you don't listen to the community, you're gonna lose them. I hope this was actually a good, showcase for other companies. Like, most companies should start learning that if you don't take care of your player base, if you don't take care of your fan base, they're probably gonna leave you. Anyhow, see you guys later. Hope you guys have a nice day. Drink some water, wash your face, and I'll see you in the next video.